Good morning, folks. How y'all doing today? Hope you're having a good Sunday. And you're not too crazy. Not too crazy. Morning, Sky Fox. Morning, Nicole. I tried to get my autofocus to do that. I thought I had it fixed, and then it was like, no, you can't use that while you're streaming. I was like, man, come on. So there's a fix for it. I just haven't dug deeper into it. Good morning, Victoria. But yet again, we are doing Reaper because look how close I am to getting Reaper done. I'm getting so close. I'm at 91%. If y'all can see that. I've actually stitched some today already, but I should get under 4,000 stitches to go today. So I've done already over 1,000 stitches this last couple of days. So right now I'm just kind of grabbing colors and just kind of filling in where I can. I'm using up the last of my 3799 that I know I have. I have to get some more. I need to put that over there. I need to put this over here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So it gets harder and harder to use the grid lines to know, where stuff is at. But the good thing is that I've got all these landmarks from having already stitched things. So that makes it easier. Thank goodness for that. So I'm going to do that. But good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Daphne. Hey, Nanette. Melting the snow. Yay. We got about 4 inches last night. Nice, heavy, wet snow. We're actually making some snowballs from it. It was, it's unusually thick, heavy snow that we don't normally get. So that was good stuff. So that's a lot of moisture content. We need it so bad. Yeah, I know, Nanette. I am so close. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's, I told my husband last night, I said, it's starting to feel like, when, like maybe you got this really long road trip, several hour road trip, and you're in that last hour of right before you get home. And you're just like, oh, I know the area. I know how this goes. Like, I just want to be done. Like, it's just, you get so like, oh, I just want to be done. And that's kind of where I've reached with Reaper here. I'm just like, oh, I just want to be done. And it was primarily just to move on to the next thing. So I'm super excited about the whole thing. I mean, it's coming together so nicely. And it is just as beautiful as a pattern. I mean, even though it's Reaper, it's just as beautiful of a pattern as I thought it would be when I first started here. So I'm super excited. Super excited. Cool. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I'm at here, because I think I've done stuff that I haven't highlighted. That happens. A fur piece. Do. There. And all that got done and didn't get highlighted at whatever time that happened. And then I come down here. I don't think I've done everything over here yet. Nope, I have not. Cool. Come on and do the last 250 stitches like a PJ party, and we'll all cheer you on and eat crazy food. Yes, let's do it. I don't know what day that's going to be. It'd be cool if we could figure it out for like a weekend or something. I mean, it's shoot, I mean, if I kind of continue to go as crazy on this stitch as I have, I mean, I've got 4,000 stitches to go. I got Wednesday and Thursday off this week. I can get a lot of stitching done then. Could I actually finish this in a week? Oh, I can't believe I just said that. because husband was like, he said to me, well, when what's your timeline? What's your goal for getting this done? And I'm like, my goal for getting it done is before the end of March. Like last year was the year of delayed goals. Every time I thought I'd get something done, I could never get it done. And I'd get distracted and do other things, or something would happen. And so part of me is kind of like, don't promise anything. But that would be a heck of a way to start 2021. A heck of a way. Shoot. What's that? I think. Ooh, it's getting harder to tell sometimes. It's not like we're going anywhere. That's true. That's true. Hello from Iceland. Good morning, Silja. Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. All right, I got to figure out where I'm at here. I think I'm right here. Pretty sure I'm right here. There's that, there's that. But as you can tell, I did a lot of the black yesterday. It wasn't that long ago that I had like 900 stitches to go on black, and now I think I'm down to under 200 on it. So I'm definitely like just chipping away at all these colors. This 3799, I've got 279 stitches to go on it. Making progress. I think part of it yesterday, I've been running real hard the last, I don't know how long, year, I don't know. But I was feeling just kind of like, bleh. I had to work yesterday, and I don't know, I got home and I'm just like, I was going to take a nap and then I couldn't sleep. I'm like, man, I just, you know what, as much as I have to do, I'm just going to just do nothing for a while. Play a video game, just relax, not worry about stuff. And then I just stitched last night, listened to a book, just relaxed. And gosh darn it, like I woke up today early and raring to go. So I kind of remind myself, take a break every so often, give myself a break. I know it seems funny because in some ways it's like, well, you cross stitch all the time. That should be a break. Well, yes and no. When you got deadlines that you make upon yourself, but there's so many things with cross stitch that are stuff that I want to do and kind of work on. And making progress. I'm kind of going left or right on this, but I came up and tried to work on this top corner just to get this part kind of filled in some more. But hey, Ghost. Hey, Christine. Hey, Rosie. Hello, New Jersey. Thank you. Good morning, Anna. Where's Anna? Anna. Last year was what I call squirrel year, and that's okay. We made it through, and we're all still stitching. That's right. Hey, Janine. 24 degrees, feels like 13 with up to 4 inches of snow coming this after here. Oh, and Iowa. Hello, Iowa. Yeah, my friend's better. He had pneumonia, and he's doing better now. So that's good. Thanks, Anna. Can't believe I'm almost done. Yeah, I know. Hey, So Girly. That's a great name. Great name. I know. I can barely believe this myself. It is crazy to think about. Crazy to think about. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. For whatever reason, my stuff is off here. I've marked stuff off that I have not, well, or have I? Baba. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, he is he will love this, that's for sure. Hey Cindy. Hey Belle. Ellie Belly. Made it, had to help hubby download a podcast, 91 stitches in your restarted project. Progress. Yeah. How y'all doing with your stitching today though? How's your stitching been going over the last week? Inquiring minds want to know. Highlighting as I go. Trying to. Always forget. Always forget. Just kind of going back and forth, looking at this, looking at this, looking at this, looking at this. Yeah, that's where that should go. Huh. Why does it feel like I messed something up right here? Some days. I give myself whiplash looking back and forth. I know that goes there. I'm going to leave that half stitch there. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I have to highlight this because I think that's been done. I think I did that. Yep, I did this part right here. Highlight you. Diggity dog, diggity. I'm using really small pieces of, not really small, but kind of small pieces of floss here because I'm right at the end of my skein here. Come here, you. Come on now. Tuck this in here. You had a busy week, so you didn't get much stitching done. That's all right. We all have weeks like that. Great stitching week from So Girly. It is winter break. You teach, so you had lots of stitching time. Cool. What are you working on? Made a king size quilt and finished your Whip Go project. Posted on your Instagram. So I have had a good week being trapped inside from the snowstorm. Well, that's good that you were productive from that. Plan to spend all day Friday in your project, but your friend asked you to help her at work, so you did that, and it threw off your day. That's why only 91 stitches done. No, but you're a good friend, so that's cool. You will get those stitches done. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. Excited, 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 excited. Excited, 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 excited. So I'm also excited because I've told you guys about this audiobook that I started, Brandon Sanderson, Stormlight Archive, which is a kind of a classic. I mean, it's not a classic because it has not, well, it is a classic. It's been going on for years. And I think there's 4 books out. And I was a little bit like worried because I started this book and it's like 40 something hours, 47 hours for audiobook. And I'm thinking, oh man, am I going to be able to do this? And it's going to be crazy. And what did I just stitch? I did a weird stitch. And come on. I'm almost using a needle that's a little bit too big for this project, but it'll be all right. Anyway, I think I'm almost halfway through with the book, and I'm really loving it. It is just, it is really good. You know, the first couple hours, I'm kind of like, you know, but a lot of character building, setting the scene, building the world. And I'm just loving it. I think it's great, and I'm really excited to continue listening. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Go. The eyeball of the Reaper. Do, do, do. Wah! As I move the camera away. Can't stitch when hubby is home. He sits right next to me and constantly on Facebook. Want to see what? Oh my God. Is your husband my husband? Oh my gosh. If you're listening, honey, I love you. He knows this though. That's why I'm upstairs. And so, want to see what your sister posted? Want to see something cute? Yeah, that's where you just have to like, I put headphones on. And so I'm like, if the headphones are on, I'm working. I got things to do, but oh, that's so funny. Been throwing different thread combinations at your pandemic. Nothing worked. Frogged it all, about 1,000. Oh, and repurposed the fabric for a different long dog called Opus. Ha. Shaking fist. You won this round, pandemic, but I'll be back probably in a week or 2. Good for you. Yeah, just keep working at it. Just keep plugging away at it till you figure out what you need to do. You are working on a waffle lot by Hands-On Design. It was the chart in the Black Needle Society January box. Nice. I don't stitch big project like me. Please. I wish I stitched on smaller stuff at times. Trust me. And so, no, I like small projects. I'm actually trying to figure out how to do some smaller projects for my shop. I think I need to diversify my product line a little bit. I want to learn. I just want to learn, period, like all about design. And that was kind of what I told myself not to do. I was like, I got home from work and I'm like, all right, I should start working on learning this thing about the design and watching some more videos. And then I was like, no, stop, just relax. And so now today I feel all excited about doing it. So that's good. I'm super excited. But yeah, I've got some stuff that I want to do. Stuff that I want to do. So I'm thinking, folks, is that the 2020 bad luck, early 2021 bad luck is starting to go away. I don't know if any of you guys heard about the plane emergency that happened in Denver yesterday. I didn't hear about it until last night. I only saw it on YouTube. I follow a guy that goes over like airplane like crashes and mishaps and just different things when things go wrong in an airplane, and he walks through everything. He's a pretty experienced pilot, and I was like, what? So there was this plane that was headed from Denver to Honolulu, which I had a friend go to. Well, I had one of my coworkers go to Honolulu just like a week and a half ago. So might have been the same plane, who knows? But it took off, and literally, because you taking off from the Denver airport and heading west, and it only takes about a half, maybe 20 minutes before you're over the mountains. So it might have been like maybe about 5 to 10 minutes after takeoff, and they get an engine fire light. One of their engines, the right side engine, had something had happened, and there's for those of y'all, like, if you can recall what an engine, what the engine looks like, it's got the fans that are going inside of it, but there's this like circular thing on the front, like a housing unit. I forgot what they call it, but it holds everything in place. And typically, if something goes wrong on the engine and something catches fire, like, it's supposed to all stay contained so that they can put the fire out really easily and whatnot. And this didn't happen, which is apparently quite rare. It blew the circle part off. And crazy enough, like, all this debris like came down on this neighborhood in northwest Denver. And it's not even close to me, but some of my subscribers probably are there. And it came down. Yeah, parts of the plane were falling down from the sky. Hey, Julie. And it was like huge chunks of the plane like came down, like hit this guy's truck and just did all these different things. Not a single person on the ground was injured. Not a single person was injured, period, in this. So there's videos out there showing like all these pieces of things like coming down from the sky, and people are like, we got to get out of here. And because they're at a dog park or whatever. But the plane, so the engine stayed on fire. Like, usually you can shut it down and the fire will go out. The fire did not go out on this engine. There's video of that too. But they were able to just basically make a left turn, which is crazy because everything was just amazingly like awesome the way it just kind of worked out. So your right engine's out, and the emergency procedure, if an engine goes out when you're leaving the DIA heading west, the emergency procedure is to actually circle left and come back around so that you can land back at the runways and whatnot. But if the left engine had been out, that would have been really difficult, because if you're trying to turn, whatever side your engine is out, if you try to turn that direction, well, that the force on top, and basically you're going to start losing altitude. So they were able to turn left. Everybody stayed super calm in the plane. Everybody was cool. And they were able to circle back around and land with the engine still on fire, pull off, have the emergency teams come over, put the fire out, and then deplane all the passengers. And absolutely unbelievable. I mean, it was such and if it had happened in another like 20 minutes from then, who knows what would have happened, because they would have been right over the mountains, in the middle of the mountains, and there aren't any great runways. You'd have to come back to DIA, and it would have been a much more difficult, landing. So many things worked out like perfectly for absolutely nobody to get hurt. So it was awesome. It's totally awesome. Yeah, it was a miracle. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Sky Fox. Yeah, you're up in that area. Totally. So it was crazy. Whew. You made it to the physical therapist Thursday and you were sore until this morning. Cool. He wants to come in twice a week for a while. You're going to get there. Finish the page on George and stitching on Together We Stand by Haid for my days off. Nice. AKA Sunday morning, like today. Very cool. Watch the Mars landing. I did too. Amazing. So many working parts and everything came together and made it successful. He had goosebumps and cried when he saw the first pictures. I know, right? That was amazing. There's a lot of really cool things happening now. Right, Captain McChirpy Pants? Captain McChirpy Pants is excited about all of this. And yeah, I mean, between the Mars landing happened perfectly and then everything with that plane thing, I mean, it's been a heck of a week, people. And we're all just, you know, it's just truly amazing, some of the things that have happened this last week. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. But, oh, man. Yeah, the Mars thing is absolutely. Oh, yeah. Actually, I did an article on, I did a collection of Mars on the blog, stationjules.com. In honor of that, I posted a collection of Mars projects. If anybody's interested in searching something about Mars, it came out really nice. Yeah, it came out really nice. Most of it's just like pictures of the planet, but there are a couple funny. There's a couple funny stuff, couple funny patterns. There's a quote from The Martian that I love. I have listened to that audiobook so many times I can quote it. It's awesome. All right, I got all this part done. Woo. Woo. Hooray. All right. I'm just going to figure out what I need to do. Some of the gridding is kind of fading a little bit as I'm working on it. So it's been a little bit more difficult kind of trying to figure out exactly where I'm at. And then I covered up the numbers in different spots. I think that's the 9 right there. It comes up here, all the way there. And I really do need to figure out exactly. I don't have everything highlighted, and that is unfortunate. There we go. Cool. All right, we're good. We're good. Whoops. Program logged me out. Thankfully, it wasn't the stream. Hey, John. Oh, my goodness. Stalker. Gee whiz, Skyfox. That's just creepy. Yeah. Get rid of that dude. All right. There we go. I think it would be cool if, and I don't know if this is possible when it comes to Mars. I mean, I know they landed. It would be funny if, like, they landed in different places, but it'd be funny if at some point they basically drove one of the rovers over to the other rover and they took pictures of each other. I think that would be funny, but highly impractical because they landed on massively far away from each other, I think. And so, it also would be neat. Oh, you know what I can't wait for is the audio recording to come out, to hear what it sounds like on Mars. I don't know if it's going to sound like anything. You know, there's so much less, there's not really any air. So if there's no air, no oxygen, like what does sound like? Does it sound like anything? Whoops. What are you doing? Oh, he's working on his cuttle bone for his beak. Oops. I did that wrong. So I'll come back and do this. There we go. Oh, well, messed that up. La, 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 oh, got all that done. It kind of grates on. I don't know if you guys can hear the cuttle bone thing. I kind of hate it. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard. So I'm like, It's getting harder to figure out what I need to do. It's harder to figure out what I need to do when I'm talking. Let's just say, all right, I think I've done. Yeah, I think I've actually done all of this. Looks like it's all filled in. That's nice. Boom, more done. Oh, and I got that done. I think I did a lot. Man, what was I thinking? Like, I didn't highlight anything. Hi, bird. Excited, birdie bird? The only thing that I might not have finished was down here. Let me highlight all of this. I'm going to find that I have a lot more stitch than I realize, which is cool, but also a little annoying because I never highlighted. Oh, here we go. There we go. Right there. All right. Here we go. I hear you, bird. I hear you, bird. There we go. All right. But I'm going to have to, well, I think I can squeeze in one more. I need to squeeze in one more stitch. I just do. But it's going to be difficult to end it. I may not end it properly. I don't think I'm going to end it properly. It's going to be really difficult. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be too hard. I'm going to end up like getting too frustrated and slow me down. So we'll just pop it out over there. We'll just pop it out. Where else do I need that 3799? Over here now. I've got like I got 3 strands left. Good. Oh, that is going to be cool to hear, Mars. I think there has to be sound, but at what frequency? Oh, that's a really good point. I don't know these things. I don't know, like, yeah, right? Like what you would hear. What does Mars sound like? Because it has wind. You're right about that. Like, it has wind. There are storms. It's a really good point. Yeah, they said they're going to release the landing audio. But first they got to go through all their things. When they were showing the the view from when it landed, and then they took the picture out from the, so you could see the landscape, the infinite landscape that was there. And we said it would have been funny if there had been like something that like kind of like just put their hand out and just waved, welcome. That would have been funny. All righty. Okay. Here we go. We got a little piece of black stuff right there. I need to, there we go. There we go. Get that done. Well, that's a really crappy looking stitch, Julie. Let's just overdo that one properly. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Mars has sound. It has wind somewhere on YouTube. You love how Perseverance tweets? Nice. Oh, yeah, it's pretty funny. I think it is just telling me that 9 Hades is enough. Wait, what's telling me that 9 Hades is enough? I don't have 9 Hades. You have 9 Hades? I'm all. There's a video of one of the rovers landing with sound. Oh, that's got to be this one then. Okay, cool. I hadn't looked for it yet. Oh, you're talking. I got you. Maybe, but I just want to squeeze another 6 on there currently. Just 6 until fabric back in stock. Oh, you're talking about your sorry, I missed that. You were talking about your device. Anybody know if Pattern Keeper has a memory limit? I can only get 9 of my current Hades on there, and it says it's full, and I've added a memory card to the device, and that hasn't helped. You can upload your progress. You can upload your progress to sort of save it. I think, but again, the Pattern Keeper Facebook group is going to be where you're going to find your answers for sure on that. Go to that group. They're great. They will have all your tech. Somebody has already had to figure that out. Hey, Peroska. Welcome. Where are you from? Welcome, welcome. Maybe you just want to squeeze another 6 on there. Yeah, just 6. Yeah, Hades are a lot, dude. That's funny. Hey, Ciara. That's all right. I woke up really early this morning. It was a good day. The Twitter feed writer for the rover has a sense of humor. It is written from the rover's perspective. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I think it is your device and not Pattern Keeper. Your girlfriend has like 40 patterns in her. Look at your memory. You might need to clear your cache. Oh, no. That's okay, dude. It's okay, Julie. You can totally do that. I'm not saying don't talk about it in here. I'm just saying that that the Pattern Keeper Facebook group is great for solving problems. But yeah, I would kind of, I would agree with them. I mean, Pattern Keeper app, I don't think has any limit to what's on there. I don't think so. Needlebug, what's up, Karen? How you doing? You've messaged the group, but no reply yet. Impatient to get it sorted as progress so much faster with Pattern Keeper. I gotcha. Have you put a post on? You messaged the group. Is that a private message? You can also just put a post on there. You do not have to pay monthly for Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper is right now it's a one-time fee. Although, like I said, I would have no problems. I know some people would, but I would have no problems with doing a small little subscription fee every month. But it is not that way. Wow. Definitely using a needle that's a little larger than I normally use, but for whatever reason, it's working great on this piece. So I'm going to keep on trucking. Getting the eyeball in. Let's get this eyeball in here. Come down to this stitch. I might send the hubby out for some barbecue later. We shouldn't have any problems getting out. He needs to get out and do something. So, honey, if you're listening, think about it. Hey, Christine, you are a Hade addict. You're in the right spot. You have about 60 downloaded. So you have 60 downloaded on Pattern Keeper and 20 started. That is awesome. Do you have a floss tube? You need to have a floss tube. Karen comes in is already like the voice of reason and control. She's like, settle down, everybody. I got it. I got it. You pick up what you want on Pattern Keeper. It's just a tool for displaying your patterns. So you basically just need the digital download, and then you upload it onto the Pattern Keeper, and that's what I have right here. So it's a way that you can see what you need to stitch really easily. Christine, your husband keeps telling you to do one. Exactly. Exactly. You should do one, dude. Seriously. Somebody asked me in the last stream, was like, what would your advice be about floss tube? And I'm like, start one. That's my only advice. Like, just get going. It's fun because, especially somebody like you that has all the heaven and earth designs. I mean, I don't know how, I would love to see all the different designs. That would be cool. I'm not enough time in the world right now for all of the things that I want to stitch, but I'll get there. But I think a lot of people would be really interested in that. I know this crowd would be. This crazy group of stitches. Crazy group of stitches. Got Oh Susanna stuck in my head. It's really not fun. Every time I sit down to stitch lately with you guys, that's like the song that's in my head. It's so weird. Ooh. Nah, my brain just switched over to Rosanna by Toto. Nice. Good job, brain. Way better song. At least a better song that I want to listen to. Thanks, brain. That's a way better song. Only 8,000 more stitches on Stitches Retreat. Holy cow, Karen, you have like really come along on that. That is awesome. Hey, Danielle, good morning. Tent stitch, game changer. Yes, more HAID stitching, floss tubers needed. Exactly. Tent stitching. I know. That would be a game changer, wouldn't it? Half as many stitches. I got to think about that. Maybe I'll do that for whenever I start the signing of the Constitution. That's the HAID that I recently got. Well, recently as in, what, like a year ago? And I was like, oh, I'm going to start it in September. And nope. I finally got some discipline. I was like, no new starts until you finish something. And then I also had the design store, so now I have even more to do. So crazy. It's crazy. Definitely. See, there's another swath of. Yeah, I got all that done, so I'm going to highlight that. Back to, what was I doing? 3799. Oh, so for those of you guys who haven't seen Needlebug before, if you don't know her, she has a floss tube. Lots of really great instructional videos on there. Karen, are you still streaming? I feel like I always, well, I think I was at work when you streamed before on Twitch, but I decided to come over here to the dark side, aka YouTube. It is so much easier over here, just from a setting up standpoint, except for the fact that I still can't figure out how to get my autofocus to stay off. But I'll get there. Ah, darn it! No, Rosanna. Nice. Nice. You want to get a cross stitch table for your cross stitch, but husband wants you to make one instead. Have your husband make one. I want to get a. Oh wait, we were talking about that. 8 gig space on actual device rating. Do I have a Facebook? I do. Hey, Coco. Oh, it's 4 o'clock where you're at. That's right. Nice. Oh, he's making you one. Cool. Yeah. Well, I have no, I have a channel in the sense of I have a stitching jewels one. My personal private one, I keep that one private for reasons, basically just because, you know, social media craziness. And I need to get, I have not been on there as much as I need to be. Rosanna, Rosanna. Where is my group? There we go. There we go. Copy. Paste. There we go. Here we go. There's the link to the cross-stitching Facebook. Hi, honey.
Hey, hon.
What's up?
I'll stay outside. So.
Okay. Don't hurt yourself. What's up, Go Hogs? Arkansas. Is that Arkansas Hogs? What frame am I using, Lowry? No, it's a roller frame. Nice. When you get down to the last 2,000 or 3,000 stitches, doing live streams till the end. That is awesome. That would be fantastic. Nice. It's coming together. Tent stitching on Stitching of the Constitution would be amazing. Karen, do you have a roller frame? I can't remember. I need to watch more roller frame videos on how to get my larger patterns to hold up better, the ones that are wider. So you just are kind of, I don't know, a little harder to stitch with. Perfection. All right. Come down a little bit. I'm thinking barbecue today, honey.
You thinking of sending me to Golden?
I don't think so. Well, I don't know. We'll look around. And so.
You know me, I like to go on road trips.
I know you do.
All right, good job outside.
All right. Be safe. No heart attacks, no. All right. Oops. Well, Doogie got offended. Doogie gets offended when somebody runs into him and he's not prepared for it. Ah, you can't do it. And this here. Oh, hello, Akam. From what? Kalgoorlie, Western Australia. Nice. Is that in Queensland? Or is that the nice? You got pizza? Pizza would be nice too. Not so much. Didn't really like Twitch to stream on. Too much hassle, as you said. Like YouTube better. Yeah, there's too many steps involved with Twitch. I mean, I think there's more functionality, but or modularity, I like using fancy words that I don't know the exact definition to. But yeah, it's so much easier just to kind of hit go. And especially on YouTube when I can give you guys a little bit of a heads up when I'm going to stream. That is the cool thing. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Where am I going from here? Straight down. Because I'm strongly thinking about going back to the hoop for Empire State Workers. Just because bad stitch. There we go. Thanks, Akam. Opposite side of the country from Brisbane. Brisbane. Pizza here in Kalgoorlie isn't that good. It's a mining town. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Started a floss thread, made one stitch, and then immediately started another one. Oh, goodness. We're having eggs and bacon sandwiches for lunch made by the hubby. Nom, 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 nom. We've got over 400 stitches on your new cross stitch now. Yay! Hello, Jenny from Devon. Nice. Enjoying stitching with me while you work on Middle Earth map by Hade. Reaper looks amazing. Thanks. That is awesome. Well, welcome. We have so many folks from the UK that pop in all the time. I love it. It is awesome. It's a lot of fun learning where things are. I like it. At least you can cook. Well, that's a good thing. How many people are in your town there? And what kind of mining do you guys do out there? Whoops. Whoops, but I'll come back and fix it. Well, not whoops. It's more of a, maybe I should have gone this direction instead of that direction. Not really whoops. Fiddle down here with the last of the stitches. Oh, baby. Not sure if I'm going to get. No, I can. I can. I can do it. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hoodah! You just can't get on with the scroll frames. I'm thinking the more I use them, the more I like them for these narrower pieces. I think they work really well. But the wider pieces, I'm just, but I like the way I have this. Although I still haven't found the old merge. Because I only think about it when we're in the stream. I'm like, So I'll track that down. All right, let me highlight it here for a sec. There we go. All right. Nice. Noise. Where is my color stuff? Where the color stuff? What color is this? 13. What shall I do next? I'll grab some of this new color. So, come here, you. Some 414. How many stitches do I need to do? Oh, I only have 56 stitches of this one. What do I have left? I've got, let's see. Oh, I should do some 648. I've got 335 stitches to do on that. Yeah, grab me some 648. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Where? It was right here. I cleaned up a little bit. I got more to do, more to clean, but it's a good thing. There we go. A lot of stuff. Although I could do a bunch down here too. That'll be good. Let's do that. Let's focus on his chin area here. Right. You have about 34,000 people. You work in one of the biggest gold mines, driving the trucks. Oh, sweet. Nice. That's incredible. Yay. And 191,100 stitches altogether for your cross stitch. Nice. That's a good one. You're going to zip and listen to Carl Sagan's Contact, not Mars, but Vega. Good luck with Reapers. See y'all next week. Awesome. My favorite quote. Talking about the universe. So, well, if we're all that's here, it's an awful waste of space. Something like that. In the whole entire universe, if we're the only thing that's out there, the only thing that's present, that's theoretically sentient thinking, is an awful waste of space. All right. I got distracted with the rock and Ninetail. There's so much confetti you completely neglected the actual fox. Well, that's cool. Now you get to do that. Got to order some more Kranich. Gotcha. Hey, Christy's, what's up? Christy, what's up? I can't talk. First time joining in a live stream. Yay, just trying to finish a piece before you get to work. Oh, I'm sorry you got to work today. Occam. Long hours driving? I bet. You do like 10, 12-hour shifts when you do get there and actually work? I bet you do. What are my thoughts on Perseverance landing on Mars? I'm loving it. We were talking earlier about this. I haven't listened to any sound audio that's come from it yet, but I just think it's flipping fantastic. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. I love all this space stuff. I do. And we're right at the cusp of so many awesome things happening. One of which is me finishing Reaper if I can ever figure out where I'm at. Where am I? Over here. Aha. I have you now. Maybe. Yes, I have you now. I'm up here. But absolutely incredible stuff. We'll learn so much more when they actually send back the samples. It's still frustrating in a way that it takes so long for stuff to happen, but I mean, we're just not there yet in terms of that kind of massive sort of jumps in technology, but super excited about that. I was reading this morning, well, I've been following different things, but I really love some of the things that they're working on with gene editing. And I know this is like a completely like right turn, left turn kind of thing. They were talking about specifically with diseases like cystic fibrosis and some other different diseases that are out there. Like, well, sickle cell anemia is another one that they work on. But the fact that they could theoretically snip out the bad gene and put in the fix it and put in the right gene. I don't understand 1,000% exactly how it works, but it's incredibly technical and it's pretty awesome because we could theoretically be on the cusp of curing diseases that were once thought, incurable. It's amazing. And if we could figure out how to do that with something like Alzheimer's or dementia, I mean, holy cow. Game changer for so many families. I don't know. I like all the sciencey stuff. It's a good time to be alive. And this whole pandemic thing, I think we're closer to the end than we realize. And the end being a good thing. I think between the vaccinated, I equate the virus to a wildfire. And I feel like it's had a lot of fuel and a lot of wind, a lot of tinder, but those things are going to start drying up, even with the variants. I feel like at least this is my semi-educated, informed opinion, that by summer, by May, June, things will look a lot different. We'll see. We'll see. Got so much to do. So much to do. Hey, Holly. Hello from a new sub. Love this stitching. Looks so awesome. Gives you some motivation to stitch your dimensions. Darth Vader on the black fabric. Oh man, black fabric. Oh, you can do it. You can do it. One stitch at a time. Yeah, the problem is people will want to genetically manipulate baby genes to have perfect babies. Yeah, that will be an issue. And gosh knows there are certain countries that will jump right to that. They are already doing that, where you can turn off the gene that limits muscle growth, and you end up creating these supersized, super strong babies and whatnot. That's the bad side of it, but there's so many potential good purposes to it that I hope that the good outweighs the bad. But in any advance, in any good thing, somebody's always going to find a way to mess it up. I have not gotten the vaccine yet. You had a young friend who had COVID, been running around amok without a mask and social distancing, he can't get it. Yeah. I still know people that are pretty sick, and I still, my nephew's stepbrother, or not stepbrother, half brother, his grandma just passed away from it. I don't know her. I've never met her. But yeah, that was pretty bad. She was not terribly old. She was a little older than me. You teach a history of epidemics class, and if we go by historical precedent, there's a good chance of another spike. Unfortunately, I get you. The difference is the vaccine, the vaccines, I should say. Theoretically, I mean, it's not that you won't have the positives, and it's not that you won't have people get sick, but the hope is that you'll have a lot less people getting seriously ill and a lot less people a lot less people dying from it. Um, so that's the hope. Yeah, I know with the pandemic of 1918, I know how they had it happened one year and then the following year they had another spike. But um, again, it's a different world. Well, not different world, but just um, I feel like it's going to be a I don't know. I'm hopeful, and I was the one who was like, I mean, I know I got people who downvoted me and whatnot on YouTube last year because of how like sky is falling kind of attitude back in February, March last year. Um, but as pessimistic and as scared as I was back then, as optimistic and excited I am right now. So I don't know. May not be worth much, but I'm 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 feeling pretty good about things. All these little chin hairs on Reaper. It looks weird right now, but it will get there. It shall get there. Stab. Stabbage. Here we go. Here we go. More, more, more. More, more, more. I just can't wait to get this chin part done. Because it looks so weird. Oh, well, I screwed up again. I'm going to go another stitch here. I must focus. Where are you? Nope, not that yet. Nope, nope. Chirpy pants. You're happy today. Group, what are you up to? You swimming around or you taking a rest? Man, he has been so active. Such a good boy. So happy. Binky's doing well. Oh, by the way, Binky has decided that my husband must hold her, which is great for me. But she has, in no uncertain terms, has told him that he must pick her up and hold her when we're downstairs. That's funny. She doesn't bark at me. She barks at him. And she just sits on his lap for hours at a time. It's pretty funny. That's what I wanted to have happen way back. And the cool thing is last night we were laying in bed and Binky always comes up and sits in bed with us. And she actually went to go, we had this big pillow that I put between my husband and I because the cat comes up and I don't want to like scare Binky when the cat jumps up on the bed on his side. And so she went but she didn't realize that the cat was up. She went down to the foot and she was walking over to go see him. And then she got around the edge and saw the cat was there and she comes running back. But we're making some serious breakthroughs with Binky and the husband, which I love. Because he is all about just sitting on the lap and holding the dog and just relaxing. And she will be happy if she just does that. Right now she's over in her bed sleeping in the bedroom. So good deal, good deal. All right, Julie, we'll see you later. Have a good one. Oh, Amy, I'm sorry to hear about your dad. It took him 8 hours from his first symptoms. Yeah. My cousin's husband, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours for him. And he didn't have any like horribly bad, like, he might have been a smoker at one point. I don't really know, but he's like my age. Graduated Arkansas State University at Jonesboro. Call the Hogs a lot. Love to go to home games there. That's cool. You could sit here and listen to the bird and watch me stitch all day. Well, goodness gracious. Well, it can be kind of. What's up, X-Ray? Wait, did I see X-Ray? Hey, X-Ray. How you doing? You got both doses, very few side effects. It's going to happen. It's all goody. Binky is a cutie. She's a good girl. You lost your stitching bug last May. Ain't got it back yet. You miss it. Gonna try to stitch again. I have a few designs need to finish. You ever lose your stitching bug? Oh yeah, having trouble with your hands. Okay, yeah. So it can be kind of difficult for you. I get that. I get that 100%. You have to just. No, you don't have to do anything. Something like this can help. People stitching, talking about their stitching can really help. But every one of us, I can imagine, has lost their stitching bug. I mean, I lost my stitching bug last year for a certain number of weeks. I mean, I still stitched, but if I didn't have the videos to do, I probably would have stopped altogether for a while. Just couldn't really get into it. But then I just, kept plugging away, and then started getting that old magic back, old magic fingers back. But it does happen. I mean, there's a season for everything, right? And so, gonna be some bumps in the road. We'll get there. Go all the way up here, ish. Maybe. Nope, I don't need to because I've already done that. Noise. Okay. Aha. All right, have you now. Do, 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 do. That done. Ha. There we go. Oh, the bird. At least he's not nearly as annoying as his brother was. When his brother would get started, it was so loud. Okay, I better go back up this way. People would be like, it's too loud. The birds are too loud. I get you. Totally get you. Of course, we're also using a different microphone than we used to. That helps a little bit. Wait. Aha. Love listening to the bird, but you don't want one? I understand. We just have them when you're young, and they're so messy. Plus, we have 3 cats. I get you. Our cat doesn't even pay any attention to the bird. He's in. I mean, he has his food and everything, but he hasn't even realized what a bird is. I think he's kind of like just sort of Mr. Lazy Cat. And he paid attention to the axolotl for about 2 hours, and then was like, "Yeah, whatever." The cat lives in his own little world. Have a lot going on also? Yeah. Getting your vaccine on Wednesday, you hope? Had the appointment. PA messed up availability. They gave the doses. The first dose. Spies messed up. I gotcha. Yeah. Victoria. 2 of your kids just got their 2nd dose. The rest of the family will have all theirs in a couple of weeks. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. I am using Pattern Keeper. It's only for iOS right now. It looks confusing. It is, once you get used to it, it is easy to do, and it is simple, and it is fun. And everybody here will tell you that uses it is a game changer when it comes to stitching. This might actually get your stitchy bug back. It would be pretty awesome. There are tons of videos out there. There are Facebook groups. Yeah, it's called Pattern Keeper. You can find it on Pattern Keeper app. If you have, what did I say? Oh, Pattern Keeper is for Android. Sorry, not iOS. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. That was bad. Android only. So if you have Android, it works. They're working on the iOS, but they don't have it yet. Have you ever thought about joining stitchy groups like Magical Stitches and Full Coverage Fanatics? I should join, at the very least, Full Coverage Fanatics. I'm not on Facebook very much. I'm really like, I just try to stay off of it for the most part. I'm not a social media. The only social media I would say I do is YouTube, and I'm on YouTube like nonstop. I'm always listening to something, watching something. It's entertainment for me, or I'm listening to an audiobook. And so that's why I don't do TV either. I definitely, I would like to. I think I'm part of Hade's group and the Stitch with Pattern Keeper group, and the Colorado Stitchers group. I'm part of that. There's a few others I think I might be part of, but it's it's always disappointing to what Facebook kind of wants to show me. There's so many friends that it doesn't show me. Like, they'll be like, hey, I went to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you did? I'm like, I didn't see anything about it. Well, I go back and look at my Facebook, look up their name, and there all their info is. Facebook chooses not to show me their stuff. So I get annoyed. Sorry, I had a piece of ice in my mouth. I just get annoyed sometimes. Ta-da! I've been doing a little bit more Etsy. Well, I also have an Etsy, not Etsy, Pinterest. See, there's only so many things in a day. But Pinterest, I've been looking at because I've got my Stitching Jewels thing on there, but I've been researching more and more things on Pinterest because, man, there's some really good ideas for like just basic organization and just some different. Mostly it's organization that I look at right now, but for tips and cleaning tips. Oh my goodness. It's pretty amazing what they'll tell you. I mean, how you get stuff done. It's pretty amazing. X Stitch MD has a good video about Pattern Keeper. Sweet. Yay! Oh, you finally had your first sitting for your tattoo. Nice. You were talking about that like a year ago. Wait, was it a year ago? Almost a year ago. Like at least like 7-8 months. Hey, Angel Cat. You just bought your first Hade? Oh, rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole. Which one did you get, though? Which one did you get? Hello, Hungary. Just started to work with Pattern Keeper, Fab for Hades, Game Changer. Hi from Hungary. Yay! But you had a really good week, accepted a full-time position at your hospital. Son made the next round of math counts. And you had, yeah, that's awesome. Had cat your whole life, but we took in your sister's cat when she moved, and man, I've never seen a cat like him. I think he's a mix of a cat and a possum with some badger mixed in. Ooh, crazy. Honey badger? You love Clutterbug and YouTube for organization tips. Oh, that's awesome. I've never watched Clutterbug. That's an awesome name. Just like it for the groups. Got so much more stitching because of it. Unfortunately, got caught up in, oh, dude, yeah, don't even stay away from that junk. That's why I eliminate all that from my stuff. You have Lowry with Q-snaps. You're going to learn about Pattern Keeper and hope your urge to stitch all the time comes back. Oh my gosh, seriously, Pattern Keeper is a massive game changer for you. The other thing, let's sell Pattern Keeper for a second. So the other thing it does is it shows you like how many stitches you have to go. So like on this project, I'm at 91.59%. Ah, there we go. And oh, no. 43,048. Oh, I made it. I'm under the fourth. Oh, guys, I'm under 4,000 stitches now. I've stitched about 296 today so far. And then the other thing that I like is that it does give you like all your colors and the symbols and how many stitches you have left, which is really nice to kind of go through when you finish up. It amazingly for Reaper, with all the stitching I've done, have yet to zero out any stitch yet. But literally you can highlight different colors. Like that's 3866. I have 181 stitches. So I'll definitely pull that out today. And got some of that. But I'm stitching on 648, which I know is that symbol. And then you can zoom out and you can just see the whole pattern actually, and then you can zoom out and see the exact That's the entire pattern right there. So I did end up doing the face last. I was hope. See, and these are all things that I haven't filled in. I've stitched them, just never filled them in. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I really like it. I think it's a massive help. Massive help. Okay, I somehow ended up way up here. I think you'll love it. Mostly just based on what everybody else has been saying. It's not just me, but everybody else has been loving it. And designers that are in the know, like, they're all about, technology and whatnot. They make their patterns come out so that they're compatible with Pattern Keeper. So you can just pop them right in. All right. Go over here. Come over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. It's really starting to come in now. Under 4,000 stitches. That's crazy. You bought, oh, that's Ariadne by Rachel Anderson. Is a hate of a woman stitching next to a cat. Oh, I think I've seen that one. Oh, that's awesome. He was all booked up, so you had to wait your turn. Wow. Yay, post a picture. You would like to join groups that do virtual stitching like Zoom or Discord. Nanette? Step in, please, Nanette. Nanette does this. Hey, Sarah, what's up? Virtual Stitchers group, Sammy J does it. There's a lot. There's definitely Zoom groups and Zoom. That done. Come all the way down here, sort of. Right there. I also did a cross stitch pattern gathering on tractors, which I loved. I love tractors. I know that's like a random thing to say, but I like tractors. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Getting quieter because I'm like focusing on the stitching. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Nice. Whew. Going crazy. Go to Facebook, go to groups, look to see who was Zooming that day. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, there is a good thing for Facebook there. Tons of Zoom groups on Facebook. So Kelly Zooms on Thursday nights. I knew Nanette would know all that. Oh, X-Ray's got the picture of the tattoo up. Nice. So I need a challenge. How long would it take me to do 191,000 stitches? My fiance thinks it will take me a year. Break it down into daily stitches. How many do you think you can do a day? And then divide that into that 191,000. Did 82,000 last year. 191 will take you 2 years, but you're working on a few heids, so maybe more. Yeah. Oh, wow. See, Daphne knows. To finish it in a year, you would need to do about 530 stitches a day. It would take you a year and a half if you stitched every day. Virtual Stitchers has a Zoom room open 24 hours a day. You just need to answer a few questions to join the group. Christine, that's amazing. Also, you can type in Zoom and search, and there is a Zoom group list for that week on Facebook. Have fun. Oh, well, there you go. I knew this gang would know that. Oh, I lost my stuff. I knew this group would know that. You guys know everything. Oh, Susanna. Come here, you. I'm gonna finish this stitch there. Do this. Ah, okay. So this is telling me that I need to. This is the second time I've pulled this through. So I want to do this last stitch and end this floss right here. I did not cut very large pieces of floss, and that's not in there. Switch that up a little bit. So for you guys that are doing heids, are you doing 10 stitches or half stitches, or are you doing full cross stitch on it? Like, what is the recommendation for that? Ugh. Wow, I really messed up this thing. Come here, yo. There we go. Whew. All kinds of things there. Pattern Keeper, you did 218,000 stitches last year on Stitcher's Retreat and over 22,000 this year so far. Wow, Karen, that's awesome. Good job. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm glad I'm keeping track of my stitching with that now. It does really help for that. You do full cover or full cross on all your heids. Full cross stitch. I can just, my mama always says cross stitch is a cross, so do it like my mama says, full cross stitch. Yeah, a 10 stitch is just basically instead of making the full cross, you're just making the one, you're just stitching the one side and then you move on to the next stitch. So it's just instead of that, you're just doing that or that, or whichever way it comes out. Wow, 61,000 stitches on Old World Map so far. Holy cow, Diane, you are rocking it. Now, Diane, are you doing full cross stitch or half stitch? We got a nice mix of people doing a bunch of different things. Danielle, there is no silly questions here. Trust me. There's a lot that shoot. I ask a question. Sometimes something comes along and I'm like, I don't know what it is. So please ask. If you guys don't understand what we're talking about is with something like if you're like, why is everybody talking about HAED? What's an HAED? It's Heaven and Earth Design. So heavenearthdesigns.com has a magnificent cross stitch pattern site. You can get lost for like a day or two. If that's all you would do, just look at patterns, you can get lost for a long time. Yes, one leg of the stitch. Yes. Brandy's, I'm doing all my HAEDs 10 stitch so you can finish them in your lifetime. Nice. Everybody do what works for them. There's no right way, wrong way. As long as it looks like it's supposed to at the end, I suppose. It's really all that matters. Right, so I got that done. There's a lot of this 648. I'm gonna come back down here and do this. Let's see. So about 130. And just trying to find the starting spot. Sure. There's that one. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Right there. Brilliant. Ooh, not a very pretty beginning to that loop start. Fix it a little bit right here. A little bit. Nice. Nice. In your opinion, tent stitch looks better on bigger projects. Gotcha. Thanks for welcoming you. You finished your piece. Freehand embroidery rather than cross stitch, so much quicker. Nice. And I have to get to work. Happy stitching. All right, Christy, we'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. Hope your day goes fast. Yeah, the good thing is if anyone has a stitchy question, there's always a video to show you. Exactly. Exactly. Doing a stitch and a half using 20 count and didn't like the coverage, so doing a full cross stitch, then one more leg to get the color more vibrant. Wow. Tried 2 strands. It hurts your hand too much. Well, that's an interesting way. Okay, so on okay. Using 20 count, didn't like the coverage. Okay. Well, cool. Dang, you're getting so much progress done on that. I'm so impressed. Finished last night the whole right side of your sweetheart cottage. Now onto the actual cottage and pathway below it on the right side. Nice. Left side. Nice. Very cool. Hey, Blue Robin. Like doing 10 stitch on 28 and full cross stitch 25 count. It all depends on what kind of coverage you like. That's true. Does anyone use the cheat needle, the one with the ball on the end? I love it. I have it. I definitely have it. I just keep losing them. Ball tip needles. Yep. Everybody loves them. Skyfox, impressive. Using the same first one for a year now, that's impressive. Needlebug does full crosses. Mariska does full crosses. 46 count. Holy cow, dude. 46 count. Oh my goodness. It's really a matter of personal preference for each stitcher. There you go. You find there's too much thread when you do full cross stitch on your bigger projects. The stitches lay much better on your fabric when you do a 10 stitch. Yeah, and there's definitely variety in how your stitches lay. And I find that my stitches lay differently on different projects that I'm doing. So, agreed. It definitely is stitcher's preference. Move this up. Ooh, baby. Nice. And get in there. Get in there. There we go. Nice. All right. Now I'm missing a bunch of stitches over here. Sillily enough. Nope, not this color. Come all the way back up. There we go. And we're getting close to end of the stream today, guys. It's been almost 2 hours already. It's flown by today. Zoom in here a second. So probably when I finish this little piece where I'm at, I'll probably stop my stream, but not quite there yet. Wrong. Skip the doo-dah, skip the doo-dah. Nice. Nice. Ooh, baby. So when we finish Reaper, this will be the big kick in the butt that I'll need to actually get serious about learning how to frame properly. And I'm going to teach the old husband, so he can, in the future, that's the kind of handiwork that he likes. He is a handy man, that's for sure. Ta-da! Nice. Dudes. Whoops, dropped it. All right, so we have 3,900 stitches to go. Yes! So excited. So excited. Learned framing from Lindy Stitches. She has a great video. Awesome, thank you. I've watched 2 or 3. Actually, I sent them to my husband. So I'll find the Lindy Stitches one and send that to him as well. Ooh, pull my glasses up. Does anyone have a Scarlet Quince chart or use their proprietary stitch app to stitch their patterns? I started one and I have struggled with their app. I have it. I have 2 patterns of theirs, but I haven't gone back to them yet. I haven't tried the app, because it's blended stitches. Yeah, I don't know if it's as user-friendly per se as Pattern Keeper, and Pattern Keeper will let you do blended stitches too. So, but yeah, I wish they would make their patterns. I don't know. Do they make their patterns Pattern Keeper compatible? I'm not sure. Oh, you're stuck home with a broken leg. No, you're not bored. That's good. 114 stitches today on Our Lady. Nice. Trying to be patient. Nice. 1 block at a time. You got it. You got it. 1/2 on 46. Wow. Needle with a sharp point goes better through the fabric and confetti heavy areas. I don't think I'd be able to see the holes in 46 count, even with a magnifier. Kudos to you. Reaper shaping up. Thanks, Diane. I have a bolt of English Ada 32 count from Mrs. Joyce stash. It works out to be 64 count in the linen world. I have to use the magnifiers on it, but free Ada is free Ada. Nice. Can't figure out which Sheena Pike baby dragon you want to start next. Nice. Once you finish Ninetail. So do you stitch over 2 squares with 32 count? I only ever use 14 to 25 count in your short stitchy life. I'm flying on the Reaper. The stand is in order for you as well. It really speeds the stitching up. You can see how much faster I can stitch with this. It is a lot faster. But again, I've talked earlier, like I'm just not, I've got to do some more research on larger projects, wider projects, how to get them to be as tight and as comfortable as this is, because the smaller projects work fantastic for that, but larger project doesn't seem to do as well. Blah, 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 blah. It's not pattern. Yeah, I know it's not Pattern Keeper, and so they're not. Yeah, they're not compatible with Pattern Keeper. Yeah, I haven't really. I don't know, somewhere. Oh, I think I mentioned it before about if Scarlet Quince was on Pattern Keeper, and someone like many months ago was like, no, they have their own app, and so it's, yeah. I have everything in printed form too, so I'll get there. It would be so much easier with digital pattern and Pattern Keeper. I would rebuy the pattern um, because I have that Tower of Babel piece. I really want to at some point get there, but I love that Scarlet Quince provides the app, but it's clunky, I suppose is the word. I have tried the camera function on Pattern Keeper, but I cannot get it to cooperate. I got you, dude. I got you. Whew. All right, guys. I have got to get up and go do some other things, like figure out what we're going to do for lunch here. But we are coming along on the old Reaper. And I definitely, let me get, sorry. Here, let's put this one side by side. Ooh, I got to get his teeth in there. That's going to look awesome. Actually, you can kind of see it just a little bit there. But I got to move on with my day. And I hope you guys have a great a Reaper finishing party. We will. When I get to that point, if I can keep stitching at the pace that I am, it's going to be a lot sooner than I originally planned. So I am eager to get this one done and off the frame and bring in something else. I really am. I'm really excited to do that. So I hope the rest of you guys have a great Sunday, however long the rest of your Sunday is. And be safe. Stay warm, depending upon where you are in the world. Stay cool if you're not. All righty, guys. I appreciate it. So, Scarlet Quince ain't no Pattern Keeper. Yep, for sure. All right, guys. We'll see you again. I'll definitely be stitching on. Well, I'll definitely be streaming this week. We will see where I'm at in terms of if I stitch. Well, I'll plan on stitching Thursday morning, like I usually do. But we're gonna keep it a little bit wide open because we're gonna see how fast I can finish this last little bit of stitching, and I will absolutely do a finishing party for this piece. You know, we'll do the last 250 stitches or so live on stream, maybe 300. It depends on what's left to do. So I'd like to get stuff that's a little bit closer to like maybe his teeth or something. We'll see. But the rest of you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Happy stitching.